thanks for tuning in to another Figures.com review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Iron Man Mark VII Avengers movie 6-scale figure by Hot Toys. Mark VII follows in the tradition of all the other Avengers figures that have been released with an oversized image of Iron Man on the front of the outer box with a silver foil Avengers movie logo on the bottom right corner. The box is a solid hot rod red and features the name of the character on the top panel in a bold white font. The figure and all its interchangeable parts come carefully housed within two molded plastic trays that are layered on top of one another. The upper tray holds the figure interchangeable hands and Tony Stark head portrait, while the lower tray houses the interchangeable armor pieces, display stand, and additional interchangeable arms. This particular Iron Man figure features a plethora of interchangeable parts, allowing collectors to display the figure in a clean pre-battle mode, semi-damaged mode, or battle-ravaged mode. The interchangeable parts can be easily replaced by following the thorough instruction sheet included with the figure, and Hot Toys has also conveniently included a specialized removal tool, making it even easier to remove parts without damaging anything on the figure in the process. The new updated armor on the Mark VII is intricately detailed and has a beefy amount of articulation. One thing to note is the inclusion of a pink, coiled rubberized tubing that protects the elbow joints and can be seen between the bicep and forearm armors. This particular detail has never been featured on any previous Iron Man figures and makes it look like there really is a person under all that armor. Another particular update on this piece that I am really excited about is the new angled open hands and wrist flaps, which are specifically made for the repulsor blasting poses. This is another great example of how Hot Toys continues to push the boundaries with every new release by finding ways to improve on the quality of previous figures. The articulation on the Mark VII is plentiful but still rather limited as a result of all the armored body parts that restrict their range of motion. Regardless of the limitations, the figure is quite versatile and you get a lot of movement where it comes in handy. This figure also features a brand new smiling Tony Stark head portrait, which resembles actor Robert Downey Jr.'s likeness very closely. As expected, the details on the Tony Stark head are nothing short of amazing, and the paint applications complement the sculpt very nicely. While this may not be everyone's favorite Tony head sculpt to place on the Mark VII, the smiling head can be used to make a great kit bash of Tony wearing his Black Sabbath t-shirt from the iconic Stark Tower sequence where he confronts Loki in the Avengers film. Just like all the other Iron Man 6-scale figures, the Mark VII features several light-up parts, but with some slight modifications. For example, the LED light and on and off switch for Iron Man's helmet is now located at the front of the head behind the face mask. Sadly, I was unable to test this because of a defective review sample I received. This was probably done in order to provide a much brighter light to shine through the eyes and improve on the dimly lit heads issue from previous Iron Man figures. While there are no visible changes that I could find on the reactor core light, it does seem a lot brighter this time than previous releases and is almost blinding if you hold it right up to your eyes for too long. The lights on the palm repulsors are also a lot brighter this time around, making this figure seem a lot more like a powered up robotic suit of armor and a lot less like a toy. One of the coolest things about the Mark VII is how customizable this figure is. I mean, there is no type of Iron Man Mark VII that you cannot achieve. You can have this guy clean pre-battle, semi-battle damaged, super battle damaged, and whichever way you want to display your Mark VII, you can do it. Here's a quick demonstration on how to interchange these several body armor parts on the figure. Overall, the new Mark VII 6-scale collectible figure truly outshines all of its predecessors in every aspect. The customization options, high-quality paint job, light-up features, and overall awesomeness make it the best Iron Man 6-scale figure released to date. With a tsunami of upcoming Iron Man 3 figures headed our way in the coming months, collectors have been left to cherry-pick which are their favorite Iron Man figures to purchase, but when it comes down to this Iron Man, it should be a no-brainer, especially if you plan to complete your 6-scale Avengers team. And that about wraps it up for this review. Thanks for tuning in and keep it locked on Figures.com for all the latest toy news and reviews.